Hello and welcome into this week's RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. On today's Diecast review, you've seen the title, you know what it is. You see the box in front of you, and even if you watch the ARCA Rewind show, you would know what it is because I mentioned it at the very end of the ARCA Rewind show. It's Greg Biffle's Texas win from 2019 in the Truck Series. Still very weird to say that we have a Greg Biffle Texas win from 2019, but hey, I'll take it. This was a really, really cool race. Typical Truck Series race winner box, render the truck there on the front. Otherwise, standard stuff. 2019 truck schedule on the back. And the production sticker, they made 661 of these Greg Biffle Texas wins. What comes in the box? Not a whole lot, but you do get a Truck Series winner sticker and the race detail card. Look at that happy face on Greg Biffle. That is pure excitement. Greg Biffle, SpeedyCash.com 400 winner, June 7th, 2019. Started 6th and led 167 laps on his way to... Wait, that can't be right. Because if that's right, how many laps were in this race? Was it 167? He didn't lead every lap in this race. Why am I surprised that Lionel screwed up the stats on here? They do it on almost every one of these. Biffle returns for a Texas-sized win. You can pause to read that if you want to. There we go. Okay, led 18 of the race's 167 laps. Okay, so yes, they did screw this up. He didn't lead every lap. He didn't lead 167 laps. Oh, Lionel. Whoever they've got doing the stats on these cards, they need to get their act together, because it's literally almost every one of these there is something wrong on it, and it's ridiculous. Fairly clean truck here, which is not surprising for a Texas win. On the front, Toyota Tundra, number 51, Kyle Busch Motorsports, little bit of tape on the grill there. Toyota on the hood, fairly unsponsored truck, but still cool here. I love this matte black Toyota finish. I love this. Gander Outdoors across the top of the windshield. Number 51 on the roof. Biffle on the back window, Toyota. And Mobile 1 on the deck lid. Mobile 1 on the back bumper, as well as Toyota Tundra and number 51. Down the driver's side, got a few contingency sponsors. NASCAR Salutes logo. Hard plastic window net, Greg Biffle on the name rail, as well as 5 winners stickers. Sponsors down the B post. A Get Well sticker for somebody. I apologize, I don't know who that is for. 02? I don't know. Hopefully somebody down in the comments knows and they can help me out here. I don't know who that sticker is for. A little bit of rubber buildup here in the 51 on the driver's side. Sponsors in front of the rear tire, Toyota. Exalta Sirius XM, Safety Clean, and the American Ethanol ring back here. A little bit of scuffs back here on the left rear corner. Again, a little bit back here on the back bumper as well. And then down the passenger side, got a donut on this side, but otherwise fairly clean here down the passenger side. Again, not all that surprising, given that it is a Texas race win. You're not going to get a lot of damage more often than not from a Texas race win. But honestly, and I mentioned this in last week's Diecast review when I was teasing this one a little bit, honestly, I think this is one of my favorite truck wins of 2019. I don't think it's the best truck win of 2019 by any stretch of the imagination, but just everything surrounding this this win makes it really cool for me. One, that it's Greg Biffle. Two, that it's... I just love that paint scheme, that flat black Toyota scheme. I think that's really cool. So, you know, I think that's a contender for one of the best of 2019. Again, I don't think it's the best, but I think it's in the running. I think it's one of the better ones we've got out there. So, there is that. So, If you haven't picked it up already, I haven't looked to see if there's any left out there or not. I would assume there's some out there, given that they made 661 of them. There's got to be a few left out there somewhere at some dealers, so I would assume you can get them without having to resort to eBay, but again, I haven't looked, so I don't really know. Hopefully you can if it's something you want. Again, I think it's really cool, and I would highly recommend getting it. But next week on Diecast Review, we're going with a K&N car, which I think that's probably fairly obvious what that's going to be. If you know what we've done so far for 2019 with K&N cars, I don't think it should be too hard to figure out, given that they only made, 2 race wins and a clean scheme for 2019 in K&N, and they were all Haley Deegan. So I think that one should be fairly easy to figure out what next week's is going to be. So looking forward to that. Rewind show's coming up this weekend. For sure we'll have one for the Daytona 500 on Sunday. I'm going to do my best to get one out for trucks on Friday and Xfinity on Saturday. I can't make any promises on those, though, but I'm going to do my best to try and get those out, especially the trucks. I would really like to get one out for that, but we'll see what happens there. But I think that's going to do it for this Diecast review, so if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. While you're down there, I want you to hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. But at that, this has been the RNN Diecast Review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.